Hello everyone! In this video I'm going to show you how to create a Microsoft list in SharePoint Online. More specifically, I'm going to show you how to use the content scheduler template within a marketing site. Hey everyone, it's Joe from FC Tech, a great place to find tech news, reviews, and tutorials. If you're new here, make sure you click that subscribe button, and all the links we reference in this video can be found in the video's description. And with that said, let's jump into it. Alright, to get started, first we're going to visit office.com. Once you're signed in, you simply need to go to Microsoft Lists here. Alright, before we proceed, I just want to review really quickly. In a previous video that I created, we actually created this marketing site within SharePoint Online. I will be using this along with the content scheduler template. Just so you're aware, this was created in another video. I'll probably put a link up at the top of the video if you're interested in seeing that. But for now, we'll continue on. I just wanted to do a quick review with you all. So back to Microsoft Lists here. You can see here all of the templates that you can see here all the previous lists that I've used in the past. I'm actually going to create a new list from a template. So I'll click on New List. And then I'm going to create it from a template. As I said at the beginning of the video, this is going to be a content scheduler calendar for my fake marketing team. So I'll click on Content Scheduler. And as you've seen with other templates in the past with Microsoft Lists, it shows all of what's available in the template by default. You have titles for the content that you're going to be tracking, as well as descriptions, authors, the various status levels, draft due dates, published by dates, the content types, images, any sort of link after you post it if you want to track what link the published post goes to. That can all be found here. This template is really great if you're trying to track any sort of online marketing or social media posts and things like that within your marketing teams or social media teams. But I'm going to click on Use Template, as I want to use this template. From here, I can name the scheduler. I'm actually going to delete the name here, and I'm going to name this Social Media Tracking. I can choose a color. I'll choose a color, and then you can choose an icon to go with that if you'd like. I'm going to use the little light bulb here. From here, you have options of where you want to save your list to. By default, it chooses My Lists, which is actually stored in your OneDrive. I would, for the sake of this video, I'm going to choose my marketing site. I could choose one of the other sites that's available. Some of these are tied to teams, others are strictly SharePoint Online sites. So it's something you want to be aware of before you go in here and start selecting things. But I know that I need to be using the marketing site for the sake of this video, so I'll click on that. You can see here I'm presented with the option to show on the site navigation, which will be on the left side of the window. So I'll choose that. Once this is actually created, I'll actually show you all what it looks like within the SharePoint site itself. All right, and now you can see the social media tracking list is available. What I'll do is I'm actually going to go back to the marketing SharePoint site right here, and I will do a refresh on the page. And now you'll notice here that social media tracking is available. I can actually click on that, and you can see that it leaves me within the SharePoint site, and it just displays the tracking list over on the right side of the page right here. Some other important things to note with the content scheduler list. It has, just like a lot of the other lists that are available, it has its own views that are available. by default, it's listed on all items view, but there's also a group by content status. So if you want to group all the list tracking items by content status type, you can do that here. You can also restrict it to only show published content or unpublished contents, or you can actually customize your view or filter and then save it as a new view as well. You also have the ability to switch to a compact list here, as well as a gallery view. Although gallery view is not 100% functional in all of these lists right now, as we're missing some new content types. They're releasing a new version of the media or thumbnail type coming soon. It's not out yet, but it should be here fairly shortly. But I'm going to leave it on list for now. And just for the sake of demonstration, I'm going to show you all what the form looks like when you go to submit a new social media tracking list item with the content scheduler. So I'll click on New, and you can see, as I mentioned before, it gives you the option to enter a title, a description, and it is a multi-line description by default. You have the option to choose various statuses, whether it's planned, assigned, draft that needs approval, ready to publish, and published. You also have a draft due date here, which actually has a calendar control, so you can click on that and choose your calendar date that it's due by, the draft is due by. Similarly, the publish by is the same. It has a calendar control. You can even specify an hour, like an actual time of the day when it's due. And you can see that there's the option to change the content type, whether it's a help article, blog post, video, social media post. One thing that I may suggest adding beyond content type is maybe the social media type. So if you have, you may actually want to specify the social media platform that you want to add. Maybe I'll show you quickly how to do that once I'm done reviewing this. Next is the content image part. So you can actually add an image that you want to attach to the list item. As well as the published URL. As I said before, you can enter a URL here and any attachments that you want to add. But I'm going to go ahead and click cancel. And if you ever want to edit any of the options available or tied to the columns in this list, you can actually click on the actual column arrow here. You can go to column settings and then edit. And you can see here that all of the choices are available, and they are color coded. You can change all of this here. I can add more choices or delete them by clicking on the X. And to format the color, you can actually click on this little icon here that looks like a paint palette. I mentioned previously possibly adding another type of column here. So you can see I have content type. I actually wanted to choose the social media platform or social media type. I'm going to choose a choice field here. And what I'll do is I'll type in social media platform. And choice 1, I'll just make it Facebook. Choice 2, I'll make it Twitter. And choice 3, I'll put LinkedIn. Then I'll hit save. Awesome. Now it should be available. You can see it's listed at the bottom of this menu here when you're entering the form. If you want to adjust this form, you can do that. You'll just have to click on edit form, and then you can either edit the columns, or you can customize it with Power Apps. Power Apps is what you'd want to use if you would want to reorder anything within this form. I'll just hit cancel. And that's pretty much it. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.